For our first post of 2024, I want to take you back to 2017. This is the year that Bandy X. Lee, MD, a member of the faculty in the Law and Psychiatry Division of the Yale School of Medicine, and 26 other mental health professionals published a book called The Dangerous Case of Donald Trump. In this book, the psychiatrists and psychologists and other mental health experts wrote about Trump's unbridled hedonism, his pathological narcissism, his lack of trust that exceeds paranoia, and his sociopathy. They warned of the trauma of Trump's presidential administration and the unprecedented mental health consequences across the nation that would come from it. They wrote about what we could, if we all but opened our eyes, see before us, that the newly elected president was a nutcase. 8 years later, progressives fully loathe Trump. Old school Republicans are embarrassed about him, and depending on the day and the specific poll you're looking at, somewhere around 39% of the American population hasn't yet received the message and are still backing the twice impeached, 4 times indicted, convicted rapist in what will likely turn out to be, once the primary results are in, his 3rd consecutive run for the presidency. Well, that's all right. He can't win the presidency with only 39% of the voting population behind him. Be not fooled. Trump can certainly win another term in office unless right-minded people actually turn out in droves to vote this coming November. If we don't turn out and Trump does win, well, we'll have our memories of the American experiment in democracy to soothe us as we navigate the Handmaid's Tale hellscape Trump is promising us. See, over 3 years on, Trump still can't wrap his head around the simple fact that he lost an election, and he is promising to punish every one of us who facilitated his fall from the Oval Office. Also, in 2017, most of us heard of an actress named Meghan Markle for the first time. I grant you, there were those who knew of her from her cable TV show. It had about 1 million followers worldwide in its time, and there were those who were closer followers of royal news than I am, and who knew that Harry had a girlfriend, even to the point that way back then he was excoriating members of the press to mind her privacy. But the way Meghan Markle started to really come up on our radar was an article in Vanity Fair titled "Wild About Harry" that broke open the news of their romance. Trump, of course, had been a public figure at that point for several decades, strutting and fretting around New York, a reality show billionaire who signified very little in the lives of the average American. Markle, on the other hand, was something fresh and unknown, and, at first, with a little bit of sparkle over the unnerving Trump administration landscape, a welcome diversion, a thing we could smile about. The reins of American power might be in the hands of a lunatic, but Diana's second unruly son had found love, and wasn't that nice? It was the collision of these two, Trump and Markle, coming at us together and in full force in 2017, however, that would provide a lesson I would hazard to guess many of us never knew we needed to learn. What is a narcissist? And how dangerous can a narcissist be when she or he doesn't get her or his own way? 2024, both Donald and Meghan are obsessed with getting their own way. Donald will destroy American democracy if that's what it takes, and Meghan Markle will take down the British monarchy. From what we've seen so far, Donald is the more skilled narcissist, alarmingly nimble at sidestepping justice and conning his gullible followers, even as prosecutions whirl around him. Meghan is stumbling and tumbling harder with each new attempt to rewrite her narrative and relaunch her much-touted brand. But their comparative skill levels don't make them so different at the heart of things. They are both damaged people staging revenge tours, and it will be a dangerous year ahead. If you like what we're doing here at The Authentic, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave us a comment, which makes the algorithm very happy. Thank you for watching.